Wisconsin. Straight ahead,
welcome to Lambeau.
On tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Hey, blue. Black 40.
Love going to throw right away.
Damn!
Intercepted on the first play of the game.
I can't believe he did that, dog.
Defensive side, he just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Oh, shit. Dang.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Crazy. I hear you, son. It's crazy.
Throwing here is May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Here's May.
Dang it! What the hell kind of route was that? What's that?
Mac Hollins from 6 yards away. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Thanks, dude.
So they go with a pass on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw now. Here's Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Love now. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Touchdown! Romeo Doubs. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have come back to make it a 2-point game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Love throwing for it. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. To the air, May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 65 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing. Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Love from the gun. Throw left side is complete to Reed. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Let's go now. 40, steel, black. Slide blue. Green jack. Jack Hunt.
Glove. On the crossing route, complete. It's Reed. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Black shot.
A gain of 3. Brings up second.
Here's Love.
At the 4-yard
What? Oh, wow, they shouldn't be like that. They shouldn't be like that.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Now he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense
They shouldn't be like that.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
Oh, wow, they shouldn't be like that.
Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Packers 8.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's affected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now a 2nd and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all he can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
I stopped the clock. I thought I was out of bounds. What the hell? That's the first quarter.
In this first quarter.
Come on.
Now Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Wake up, D-Dog.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft from 17 yards out. And the Packers get a bit closer. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and
This
develop,
dude.
I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend
This dude.
because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Brendan McManus to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Easy.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. In motion, Hollins. They'll throw with May. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball is not.
I knocked it out. I recovered it.
Scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kayshon Boutte, 74 yards. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2.
May going to try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
On the set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Claws red. Here we go. Blue.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Set blaster. 6. Blue. 32. Drill green. 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
On the double.
2nd down and 3.
6-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings
Ready,
up 2nd
ready.
and
Again, it's Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
10 black. Fury, yellow. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Packers first down.
Back to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Blue striker. Slice blue.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. From the shotgun, it's May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Going up top. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete. The coverage by Carlton Carlton Davis.
Go red. Red, 38. Hut, hut. Ultra. Go ultra. Mega, mega. Green jack. Black shot, black ultra. Hut, hut.
Final play of the half. Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Looking to throw. May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Crazy, crazy.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's May. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the gun on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 52 yards. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Love throwing for it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. To the air, May. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Here we go, throw.
Right back to Henderson on 1st down. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, 35 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And got his man complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Packers first down. First and 10
Love.
at the 36-yard line.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
50.
Love from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air again, Love. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Going with a dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's second and 10.
Here we cut.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
That's another.
Ready?
Now Love. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Second and 10.
Let's set.
Again, it's Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Again, it's Henderson. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Travion Henderson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Borregales now for the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ready. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
And the Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Going back to Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden from a yard out. And the Packers get a bit closer.
Let's go. Will set up.
Love going to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Packers 36.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. They run once more with Henderson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day.